Can this ceasefire agreement between Israel and Hamas finally bring an end to Israel's genocide in Gaza?
يعني كما تلاحظ عدد من المواطنين يحتفلون أمام مجمع ناصر الطبي.
Palestinians in Gaza celebrated the announcement that Israel and Hamas agreed on phase 1 of this Gaza ceasefire plan. US President Donald Trump was the one to make the announcement this time, calling it the first steps towards a strong, durable, and everlasting peace. But will Israel respect that agreement, or will it be another temporary ceasefire that Israel violates when it wants to? Early reports indicate the agreement includes 3 main provisions: a captive and prisoner exchange, the entry of humanitarian aid into Gaza, and a phased withdrawal of Israeli forces. A statement by Hamas called on the US and other guarantor states to ensure that Israel implements the deal, including the withdrawal. Trump said Hamas would release 20 living Israeli captives as early as Saturday, and Israeli forces would withdraw their troops to an agreed-upon line. But where those boundaries will be has not yet been clarified. In exchange for Hamas releasing captives, around 2,000 Palestinian prisoners will be released from Israeli jails, although the final list is still pending approval. At least 400 aid trucks are expected to enter Gaza immediately after the agreement is signed, with the number expected to increase in the coming days. But before the genocide and man-made famine, Gaza needed at least 600 aid trucks a day to meet the basic needs of the population. Whilst the ceasefire agreement will finally offer some respite and relief to the 2 million Palestinians in Gaza, Israeli attacks continued overnight and into the morning, despite the announcement by the mediators. The terms of this deal indicate no immediate demands for Hamas to disarm in Gaza, and suggests Israel has not achieved its stated war aims. The previous ceasefire agreement lasted from mid-January to mid-March 2025 and saw massive relief for Gaza's population, and the release of over 30 Israeli captives, and a historic moment for Palestinians displaced from North Gaza who were finally able to return to their homes. Israel, however, violated that ceasefire and attacked Gaza over 260 times during that period. Like the latest agreement, that deal began with a first phase that was carried out until Israel stalled negotiations for phase 2. Israel then broke that ceasefire agreement and returned to deadly attacks and destruction of Gaza on the 18th of March. And since then, Israel has killed over 13,500 people and injured over 57,000 others. The latest deal now comes 2 years into Israel's deadly assault on Gaza, and as international pressure and tensions continue mounting on Israel and the US to end this genocidal war.